Maybe the concept of this album is now hammering in at track 4. Man's best friend in this cover and what she's going through. Like, regardless of all this independence, her being brilliant, a musical genius, she still feels emotionally man's best friend. And that is so absolutely sad.
Hello, YouTube and all my Armada out there.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're checking out the brand new Sabrina Carpenter record, Man's Best Friend. Now, I reacted to Sabrina Carpenter for the first time a few months ago, and I really enjoyed her work. I know I live under a rock, but it was legitimately my first time really listening to her music, and I really liked Espresso and Taste. Fast forward a few weeks later, I ended up finally checking out her album, and I really enjoyed the album. I don't even really like pop albums like that. I can't really sit here and name a bunch of pop albums that come to mind when I'm like talking about my favorite pieces of music, but there was something about her last record that really stood out to me and I seriously enjoyed. Now, this record here has a very controversial album cover off rip. It's already been circulating. She was getting hate about this album before it even dropped. Now we're at the point where it just came out and people are like, was it worth it? Was it worth it to draw this much attention to yourself over having an album cover that would be this controversial? Is it worth it? Is it going to sell the records? And is the music worth it? Like, when you check it out, is the music going to be at least so good that the album cover is not going to matter as much? Or is the music going to maybe bring more context to the album cover that will make it, I don't know, come off a little bit less misogynistic? This is just what people are saying. I'm going to go into this record the best I can, just not really thinking about all that noise, and just try to examine Sabrina Carpenter's music for what it is, which is catchy, bouncy, oftentimes baked in nostalgic grooves, and she has a very spicy, honestly somewhat controversial take on pop that is just different than what a lot of people are really doing right now. She frequently swears in her music, and she frequently talks about topics that are a bit darker with a very light and catchy surface. So let's go ahead. We're gonna dive into it. This is Man's Best Friend, the album. We're gonna start off with the first track. Now, I did watch this music video, and I'm actually gonna pull it up again so I can watch it again for the context of the album.
Oh boy.
You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Whole outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished? Didn't know we started. It's all just so familiar, baby.
Really enjoy the concept of it being hitchhiking. Like, the idea of like dating when you're young, it being like hitchhiking, sharing a trip with someone for a very limited amount of time onto a destination in your life. They were really just hitchhikes on the way to her goals.
Call it stupid, or is it slow? Maybe it's
Love the shots in this. Every frame in this music video, I kid you not, nearly every main shot in this music video could be the trailer for its own movie. That's how insane this music video was shot.
but there's a cuter word for it. I know.
Look at this.
Why you always come running on me? Fuck my
Now she's being painted by someone that's in the water while painting. I don't know how their easel is standing. Then she's smoking on top of a car, playing pool with a shotgun. There's something about that. There's something about how reckless this is and how insane it is to play pool with a shotgun. What are you doing?
Have your brain just ain't there. Manchild.
Like that's one transition was so insane right here.
Have your brain just ain't there.
Jumped out the window into the pool with a shark.
Why you always come running, taking all my loving from me?
Dude, dancing in the middle of the road, in the middle of heat. Sabrina is mostly looks like she's chilling. She looks a little annoyed, but they're literally parked horizontally in the middle of the road. And she looks like she's eating her little Prada snack, which I'd never even seen before. And she's sipping from a wine glass where the wine is almost finished. And it's like is that a paper straw? Why was there an elephant in the shot? And that's another part of this too that people aren't even really tripping about. This is made in the dawn of where AI is taking over, right? And there's something so realistic about these shots that you can just tell it's not AI. You know what I mean? Like, you could just tell. You could tell that they handcrafted the 3D stuff to make this look as real as possible. Why is she picking out a baked trout out of one of these claw machines for a quarter? What is she doing? This dude is using gasoline to wash his face. And there are glove mitts on the windshield wipers. If I pause every moment to point out how strange every scene is, we will be here all day. Smoking out of the freaking lipstick thing. This right here is my favorite part of the music video. I gotta rewind it. I'm sorry. It's my favorite part. Right here. She's vibing. She's a whole vibe. I have to, I'm sorry. Right off of a cliff. Insane. What? Look, they don't even need to try this hard for the scenes that you're about to see coming up for like the next minute. These are the most insane looking scenes you've ever looked at. And it happens within frames that are like maybe a second, 2 or 3 seconds apart. Why would they go this hard for this? Look at this. All those sheep in there. A whale. A chicken. Horse banding by the side. Like, what are we looking at? He had the dynamite stick. That was a freaking truck on top of power lines. Are you serious? Who does this? That alone could have been an album cover. And I just love how everything comes together at this end part. Everything comes together. This is top excellency right here. I personally don't think it gets any better than this when it comes to this genre. I don't think it gets any better. I really could be wrong, okay? There are plenty of artists out there. I always butcher her name. Rina Sawayama. I really like her. I really like Amare. There's a lot of different people out there, but like there's something very specific. The itch that Sabrina Carpenter's music scratches is second to none. Into another car. It starts back up again. The journey is not stopped. That's how that works. And they're all flat roads. You notice that? She's only been in flat roads. Insane. Insane video. This might be I haven't seen the Tears music video yet, but this right now is my video of the year. I've seen a lot of music videos this year. Manchild music video. Chef's Kiss video of the year. Okay, this does look like a direct sequel to the previous song Manchild. Also, I want to note how the style is mimicking like the 1970s 1980s Technicolor feel. Like the retro vibe to the shots in this are very 80s. It's like late 70s 80s coded. The brilliant blue and the white gloves are very, and this, oh, in that house, this is giving Wizard of Oz. This is giving Wizard of Oz. Hold on. Oh, I love it. It's like, it's also feeling, at least that sound like Michael, like some Michael stuff right there. There's definitely some 80s vibe. She really just saw some legs and said, I gotta be in there. Oh, these chords. Song of the summer. Song of the summer. The song of the summer.
A little initiative can go a very long, long way. Baby, just do the dishes. I'll give you what you want. A little communication, yes, that's my ideal for play. Assemble a chair from IKEA. I'm like,
And from what I understand, it was a huge deal to feature this man in drag, from what I understand. He is like a legend. I don't know a whole lot about that, so I'm not going to speak on it too much, but apparently that guy is a legendary figure. This person right here, hold on. Him. Apparently this was a really big deal when I was on Twitter last night. Tears, drinks.
A little respect for women can get you very, very far. Remembering how to use your phone gets me so high.
Okay.
I'm like, why am I close to one?
Oh my god. This cinematography is insane.
Remembering how to use your phone gets me so high. Considering I have feelings, I'm like, why am I close to one? Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god. I get wet at the thought of you. Being a responsible guy.
Oh my god. I think this has gotta be, song is sizzling hot. This is the song of the summer.
I get wet at the thought of you. Being a responsible guy.
I really, really love the play on words here too, because on one end there's a very sexual vibe to the intention to the lyrics in the song. I get wet at the thought of you, that idea, right? But then also the song is titled Tears. So it could be what she's really saying is that I cry when thinking about you, right? So it has a double entendre there happening. There's also tears of joy. There's all kinds of ways that she's playing around with this idea, and it's amazing the juxtaposition of that watery idea along with a fiery hot summer track like this. Like the instrumental vibe is disco and flowy and fun and filled with fire. Hey, y'all better be dancing. If you're not dancing, you ain't got no soul in you. I'm sorry. I have to admit, I love that. But there's something about tears. There's something about this song that is just hitting me in the soul. And I really like how the end she was kind of kicked out the house. It's like she's only allowed in the house for a certain amount of time. This house of purple smoke and mirrors and dancing and nylon and makeup and just that whole real, I mean, to be frank, LGBTQ plus vibe that this is, right? And that's what that was. It really seemed like a house of pleasures. And she was only in there for a limited time, and then she got kicked out.
Babe. Baby.
And there's her man-child.
Wait. No.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
You died earlier, I thought.
Hey, what are you talking about?
No, it's a thing. Someone has to die every video.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Why are you being weird right now?
We'll always remember you, though. He was a nice one, too.
Heal to the heart?
We have to give the people what they want.
All right. Next song is My Man on Willpower. These names.
He's clingy, he's loving, he always initiates calling and touching. It feels like just yesterday he wanted all four of my personalities. Now I don't recognize this stranger danger. There in my bed at night, wide-eyed, pondering what life without me be like. Can I return it? Get back the version I like. This one's bullshit, baby. My man on his willpower is something I don't understand. He fell in love with self-restraint, and now it's getting out of hand. He used to be literally obsessed with me. I'm suddenly the least sought after girl in the land. Oh, my man on his willpower is something I don't understand.
Okay. So, if I'm getting this correctly, I think what she's talking about on this song specifically is the idea of being neglected in the bedroom because her partner is choosing not to indulge because they have some kind of vow to not indulge in that way. So they're literally on their willpower. And she's like, I don't understand it. Something, he has some kind of conviction, and this conviction is causing me to not even recognize myself anymore. And that is a pretty deep idea. That is a pretty deep idea right there, that someone needs a partner to validate that part of themselves so that they feel like so that they feel familiar. Very, very deep.
He's busy, he's working, he doesn't have time for me, my slutty pajamas, not tempted in the least. What in the fucked up romantic dark comedy is this nightmare lately? You
To read it even deeper, maybe what she's also talking about is not even willpower. That's the excuse that he gives her. Meanwhile, he's cheating. Is that what this is? Is this her coming to the realization, but in a very surface level way, that he's chose to devote his time to someone else? Instead of her wrestling with that idea of heartbreak and being cheated on and feeling like she was betrayed, instead she's wrestling with this idea that he's so devoted to whatever he's devoted to that he's neglecting her and inadvertently not showing her the affection she needs and desires.
okay, on his big journey to find a little sense of life and no sense of purpose, but why I'm right here, I'm waving, the joke can be over now. You're so silly, baby. My man on his willpower's something I don't understand. He
Oh, that's so beautiful.
with self-restraining, now it's getting out of hand. He used to be literally obsessed with me. I'm suddenly the least sought after girl in the land. Oh, my man on his willpower's something I don't understand.
I really, really love this and I would love for women that watch me to go ahead and chime in and let me know what you think of this song, because I feel like this instrumental section and what she's boiling down to is truly that feeling of being touch starved. Like the way that she's communicating this is someone who feels like the person who should be seeing them is walking around blindfolded. Like in her lyrics, she's talking about wearing her special pajamas and feeling like he basically doesn't see her and saying, the joke's over. You can stop your whole willpower thing now. You used to be obsessed with me. What's going on? Oh, this is beautiful. All right, right now we're 3 for 3, Sabrina. We're 3 for 3. I really like that part too in that song where she was saying at the end, everything kind of came together. And she mentioned God at the end, almost as if maybe what she was hinting at was his devotion to God, and that was his willpower, maybe waiting for marriage, or maybe not even that. Maybe just he was like, I'm on my Bible stuff. It's sinning to be with you. If you add the religious angle to that last song, I think it does recontextualize it a little bit. All right, this song is called Sugar Talkin'.
Put your love in where your mouth is. Your sugar talking as I'm working tonight. Put your love in where your mouth is. Yeah, your paragraphs mean shit to me. Get your sorry ass to mine.
Okay, and now we're at this point. We're on track 4, right? This song's about a man that is trying to get back in her good graces because they realize they made a mistake. So they're saying sorry. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. And if you follow the story of the album from the beginning, we got Manchild, right? And I want to say that was them, maybe the story of them meeting. And then the second track was Tears, which is her falling deeply in love with this person and then really falling head over heels for each other. But maybe there is some difficulty, some strife that causes tears. And then the third track is my man is on his willpower. So maybe he found God. Maybe something happened and the attraction, at least she feels from him, isn't being reciprocated. So she's being neglected. And now we're on Sugar Talking. And this track is him maybe realizing he made a mistake and trying to make up to her.
Saying that you miss me, but do you want a prize? You're having these
Epiphanies, yeah.
Big word for a real small mind. And aren't you tired of saying all or nothing? You tell me that you want me, but baby, if you need me, put your love in where your mouth is. Your sugar talking isn't working tonight. Say you're a big change man, I doubt it.
Still the man child.
Yeah, your paragraphs mean shit to me. Get your sorry ass to mine. You filled my whole apartment with flowers that die. The first to open up your wallet, but the last one to flag a heart only breaks so many times. Save your money and stop making me cry. Tell me that you want me, but baby, if you need me,
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous guitar. I just also love the fact that she mentions money here too in the verse, and you gotta realize that I don't really know a lot about her romantic life, but I imagine the people that she's dating aren't broke, they're not poor, and a lot of common ideas of what a man-child is a man that isn't developed, doesn't have something for themselves, and is basically wallowing in their own filth, and maybe still lives with their parents, and is treating the world still like a game, even though they are the very ripe age of a man. Although these people clearly have money, she still sees them as men children. So I think it just goes to show that the money is not what makes a man.
put your love in where your mouth is. Your sugar talking isn't working tonight. Put your love in where your mouth is. Yeah, your paragraphs mean shit to me. It's verbatim what you said last week. It's your seventh last chance, honey. Get your sorry ass to mine.
She still wants him even after all that, even after him failing sweet talking. She's still with him. And maybe the concept of this album is now hammering in at track 4. Man's best friend in this cover and what she's going through. Like, regardless of all this independence, her being brilliant, a musical genius, she still feels emotionally man's best friend. And that is so absolutely sad, absolutely tragic.
Bullshit repeats itself.
We almost broke up again last night. That's the title of this song.
Is that how the saying goes? Been here 1,000 times. Selective memory. I hear it in his eyes. He sees it in my tone.
I hear it in his eyes. He sees it in my tone. Beautiful writing here. Absolutely beautiful writing.
Is what it is and it's predictable. All the I love yous and I'm sorry's what I said. We had our sex and then we made amends. That's Then we almost broke up again last night.
Okay. And I love this because this song actually has humor. We're at what is this, track 5, right? This song actually has some humor to it. The part where she's saying that they almost broke up and they told it was a false alarm to all their friends. I hate to say it, but that's a real reason why a lot of people stay together. A lot of the time people will stay together because of the social circle and the people around them. They're afraid of like hurting that familiarity, that world that they created. Wow, that's beautiful.
I used to pull the plug. I swear he starts working out. And on the days I'm a little much, that's when I tell him how sweet he treats me and how no other boys compete. I know how it looks, I know how it sounds. This will give him something to talk about.
Damn.
All the I love yous and I'm sorry's were said. We had our sex and then we made amends. That's right, called it a false alarm to all of our friends. Then we almost broke up again last night. You say we're drifting apart. I said, yeah, I fucking know. Big deal, we've been here before, and we'll be here tomorrow.
Ooh. The switch up.
All the I love yous and I'm sorry's were said. We had our sex and then we made amends. That's right. Called it a false alarm to all of our friends. Then we almost broke up again.
Oh my god.
We almost broke up again. We almost broke up. We almost broke up again. Gave me his whole heart and I gave him head.
What?
And then we almost broke up. We almost broke up.
Anything to keep this man. And you can see it in the lyrics. Like in the lyrics, she clearly will do anything to keep him, and she knows it's not right, but she is citing all the positive things he does for her still, because she feels like she is such a burden that she won't find love again outside of this man who's willing to deal with all her bullshit.
Yeah, we almost broke up again.
That sigh of relief at the end. Oh my gosh. Psychologically, she's trapped with this man. This song's called Nobody's Son. It's got a real uppity Alyn vibe a little bit to it.
I hope you're great. I think it's time we took a break.
What?
So I can grow emotionally. That's what he said to me. Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. And probably should have guessed he's like the rest, so fun and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe it.
Oh my gosh, this song really stings. It's so gorgeous instrumentally, but lyrically it stings after the previous song. She was saying, oh, we almost broke up, right? In the last song, and she made a sigh of relief. In this song, I think what she's reciting is what he said to her that caused them to break up. And in this song, she's still angry about it. And she's still dealing with these emotions now of being alone and having to deal with that circle again, like I mentioned before, of friends and people around that realized that this was going nowhere anyway. Having a little bit of a pity party in this song, but I understand it.
No, yeah, I'm good. Just thought that he eventually would cave in, reach out.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Discovered self-control.
Damn, and that's a return to the Willpower song, right? He discovered self-control this week.
Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. And probably should have guessed he's like the
Oh, this is
rest.
literally the heartbreak emotion in the song.
Nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe in.
Sing it out, girl.
That boy is corrupt. Could you raise him to love me? Maybe he sure fucked me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. That boy is corrupt. Get PTSD on the daily. He sure fucked me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. And probably should have guessed he's like the rest, so fine and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe in.
Okay, so that song for me is definitely up there. Like when it comes to favorite songs on this album, really love Manchild, seriously love Tears, and right now I like the other two songs, but I seriously love this one. This one is so it's so tragic. It's funny how I love like the really, really sad songs and they're like the really, really depressing ones. This song is very depressing. It's literally a pity party. She is wallowing, talking about how there's nobody's son for her. And you know what, girl? You're talking about doing all that in the Tears video. You're in the house. Why not explore that world a bit more? Maybe there's somebody's daughter for you. Okay, it don't gotta be a son. This song is literally called Never Getting Laid. I'm done. I'm done. I think maybe this wouldn't have been as funny to me if I actually looked at the song titles before starting this. But that is absolutely wild. That is such a wild song title after the previous song. I could see a meme where it's literally just like this, right? The first 11 seconds of the song and just shows the album cover and the title. Like, that's it. This is pretty.
We were so happy, why not mix it up? I'm so at peace, yeah, I can't drink enough. No way to know just who you're thinking of. I just wish you didn't have a mind.
What is she talking about on this song? We went from wallowing in self-pity to anger very quickly. This got vengeful. This got, I will slash your tires, put sugar in your gasoline tank, break your windows back.
From your window pane, wish you a lifetime full of happiness and a forever of never getting.
I wish you a life full of happiness and a forever of never getting laid. That has got to be the hater anthem. This is the hater anthem. This is a woman. This is the feeling of a woman's scorn. You know how they always say, like, fear a woman's scorn? Like that. That's what this is.
I think the schedule could be very nice. Very nice. Call up the boys and crack a Miller Lite.
The song's a vibe, though.
Us girls are fun but stressful, am I right? Am I right? And you got a right hand anyway. And only yesterday was when we called it quits. I was so confident till the thought of it hit. That any given night you could be using your lips on a girl with big tits. Oh, I know where you live.
Damn. And now she's talking about, she's mentioning, I guess, one of her insecurities there.
Baby, I'm not angry. Love you just the same. I just hope you get.
What is that sound they keep doing when she says, I love you just the same? It's like a whip or a clap. I don't know what that is, but it's only when she says, I love you just the same. Is it like a,
Baby, I'm not angry. Love you just the same. I just hope you get it going.
It sounds like something's being burned or broken.
And all your days are sunny from your window pane.
Oh, they did it again there.
Time full of happiness and a forever of never getting late.
Brilliant.
A forever of never getting late.
That, I don't know what that is, but it's crazy.
At the end of the rainbow,
Ooh.
I hope you find a good whole lot of nothing, 'cause you're still inside. And abstinence is just a state of mind.
I love that mystical, magical ending with the lingering scorn. It was so gorgeous instrumentally while she was saying something absolutely terrible. Love it. This song's called When Did You Get Hot?
So long, untouched, bone dry, not a plant can grow. About time I get back on my horse to the road.
Okay, so this kind of sounds like she's trying to move on. It sounds like she's trying to move on and maybe she found a new person.
Yo, now I'm at the Prospect Convention. My friends walk in your friend's direction. Said Sabrina, don't you know Devin? And I was like, huh. When did you get hot? Son, I cook you up and out all day. When did you get hot? I think I would remember if you had that face.
In a desert, a drop of water will look like an oasis.
I did a double take, triple take. Take me to naked twist up back at your place. Baby, baby, I'm sticking in the pot. When did you get hot? Yeah.
I don't know what else to read into this one.
Congratulations on your new improvements. I bet your light rod's like bigger than Zeus's. Hey, wait, can you lift my car with your hand? You were an ugly kid, but you're a sexy man. Sorry, I did not see the.
Sorry, did not see the vision. That's gotta be the most Twitter line. I've seen that one so many times.
Thank you, Lord, the fine you has risen. Big riff coming, I need a minute. Wait, I need a minute. Okay. did you get? When did you get? When did you get so high? When did you get? When did you get? When did you get? When did you get so high? When did you get? When did you get?
Ooh, love the way this is simmering down. I want to comment on the different styles of this album so far, because we have went all over the place, and this one felt very much more like 90s. It had a very early 90s vibe to it that I can't really fully explain. But I will say, out of all the songs thus far, I think this one's my least favorite so far. There's nothing really wrong with it. I think in this track list it's great. I'm probably gonna, when I hear this album again, I definitely won't skip it. It's a vibe. But comparatively to everything else here, this was about the most surface level that I can glean from it. Lyrics-wise, vibe-wise, it didn't deviate very much at all. And I just feel like some of the other spaces, some of the other vibes in the song on this album were just stronger. This vibe was just very middle of the road. I might not feel it because I've never been told that, okay? I've never gotten that look. I never had anybody been like, yo, you were ugly as a kid, but today I see the vision. Like, you've gotten hot. So maybe that's part of the reason why I don't feel this song. If you're someone who had a major glow up in your life and you had people look at you before and then look at you now and you're being treated differently, maybe you're going to feel this song differently.
Love when happy hour comes at 10 a.m. o'clock on a Tuesday.
Not good. We're starting off not good. So this song is called Go Go Juice, and the first lyrics are, love when happy hour comes at 10 a.m. o'clock on a Tuesday. When someone is looking forward to that, they're going through a lot of terrible things.
Guess a broken heart doesn't care that I just woke up.
Yeah, she's going through it.
Got a soft spot for a bev and a boy that's fruity.
What does that mean? You have a soft spot for a bev and a boy that's fruity? What is she even trying to imply there?
Got a soft spot for a bev and a boy that's fruity.
First off, the whole fruity thing, that's a pejorative. I don't think a lot of people appreciate that in the LGBT community, for what I understand. Like, saying a man is fruity is just, it comes off negative, even if they are LGBT. But I will say that if she's hinting at that and she's just trying to find something that rhymes within the sake of the song, and she's trying to come off at like a greater context of what this album's about, then we might be going somewhere. I think I'm starting to see what she's doing. The man, they had this hot love for each other. There was this thick attraction. Then it started to fall apart at some point, and she says it's his willpower. You have a circle of people that want them to be together, so she's afraid of losing him. But she also mentions having sex with him multiple times and all of that, which would suggest that he is a fully heterosexual man. But there's also moments in the albums where she says things like he's in touch with his emotions, and I don't know what else that's supposed to imply. It almost comes off as a negative. Is she somewhat implying that the man that she wanted before and that broke her heart had a whole different lifestyle on the low?
No party invitations, not going to the club. I'm just drinking to call someone. Ain't nobody safe when I'm a little bit drunk. Could be John or Larry, gosh, who's to say? Or the one that rhymes with villain if I'm feeling that way. Oh, I'm just drinking to call
Dylan.
someone. A girl who knows her liquor is a girl who's been dumped. Sipping on my go-go juice, I can't be blamed. Some good old-fashioned fun sure knows the pain.
This has a very...
Yeah, it's super important. Many shots in an ounce. I might have double vision, but that is irrelevant right now. Answer me, baby. Are you I miss you when I think about you every minute. If you're still disinterested in me, well, fuck. Just trying different numbers. Didn't think that you'd pick up.
Man, if you are familiar at all with Drake and Marvin's Room, this is like Sabrina Carpenter's Marvin's Room. It's a song where she's talking about being so under the influence of alcohol that she's making risky decisions with men. And in Marvin's Room, it's a lot more forlorn and sad, but Drake is basically doing the same thing. He even calls up his ex in the middle of the song. I love this because she's being very transparent about her flaws.
Call someone. Ain't nobody safe when I'm a little bit drunk. Could be John or Larry. can't be playing some good old-fashioned fun, sure knows the pain.
This has that Manchild vibe in it. I don't know, is that elements of bluegrass? Is that what that is? When they start going in with the, is that, I think, a violin? How's you been? What's up? Do you me still love? This is so... I love it. I love how it sounds like there's a bar filled with people on the phone with her. She's drunk. She's just saying whatever. And people are somehow singing along with her into the phone. You me still love.
Safe when I'm a little bit drunk. Could be John or Larry, gosh, who's to say? You're the one that rounds a villain if I'm feeling that way. Oh, I'm just drinking to call someone. A girl who knows her liquor is a girl who's been done. Sipping on my go-go juice, I can't be playing some good old-fashioned fun, sure knows the pain.
Wow. Really, really like that one. All right. This song is called Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. Oh my lord.
You think that I'm gonna fuck with your head? Well, you're absolutely right. Your perfect timing couldn't be worse. Actually, it's impressive how you don't read signs. And I'll never call you right back, but when I do, I'm making you laugh. Then I'll bitch you out when I please. I still think you love me, so don't worry. I'll make you worry like no other girl can. So don't worry. Damn sure I'll never let you know where you stand. Silent treatment and humbling your ass, well, that's some of my best work. Not sleeping with you might help me decide, but it was annoyingly good, so thanks for making it work.
That's so real. That's so real, right? Because let's say they got together, right? And it was a terrible experience. It would be easier for her to cut ties.
But on the 40-minute drive home, you're internalizing my jokes, and your mother even agreed that emotional artery is all you'll ever
Wow.
get with me.
Emotional love.
I'll make you worry like no other girl can. So don't worry. Damn sure I'll never let you know where you stand.
Wow. She making sure his life forever, he's going to be looking back and thinking, damn, what did I do?
Hope you're feeling lucky. So don't worry.
I'll leave you feeling like a shell of a man. You know, there's hella like people out there that are listening to this album, like men, who are like, yes, please, Sabrina, ruin my life. Make me a shell. That's so funny. You know it's real. We got some Sabrina Carpenter ASMR. I felt her in my ear. All right, this song is called House Tour.
Take your shoes off.
Hey, and you know what? The bounciness and the funkiness of this song is reminiscent of Tears. And what did I say about that music video? She was led into the house of smoke, right? The house of fun and pleasure. The house of just dancing and liveliness and fun and carefree and really not being judged. It was a house of without judgment. She was in that house, and at the end of the video, she got kicked out the house. It was literally a house tour.
Thank you for dinner, baby. I had a really great time. I really loved the conversation and that your car self-drives. The pineapple air freshener is my favorite kind. Well, this is me, but if you have time, do you want the house tour? I could take you to the first, second, third floor, and I promise none of this is a metaphor. I just want you to come inside.
Wow. That is... wow. This might be her sexiest song, and the lyrics are obviously hinting to something explicit.
Baby, what's mine is now yours.
I love it. It's very much Little Red Corvette. She's giving Prince.
Couch is really comfy. Got some chips. Ahoy if you're hungry.
Get some chips away from me.
Love me.
She said, get this cookie.
I'm just so proud of my design. Do you want the house tour? I could take you to the first, second, third floor, and I promise none of this is a metaphor. I just want you to come inside, but never enter with the back.
I can't stop smiling. This is such an excellent
Yeah, I
vibe.
spent a little fortune on the wax floors. We can be a little reckless 'cause it's insured. I'm pleasured to be your hot tour guide. Baby, what's mine is now yours. Come on, babe. Look pretty if you come inside. If you come inside. My house is on Prentice Avenue. My house was especially built for you. Some say it's a place where your dreams come true. My house could be your house too.
Love this. This kind of takes the original concept of the Manchild video where she was like hitchhiking, and it's almost like she found her final person to hitchhike with. And instead of her being like, oh, all right, you can go on your way, she's like, you took me, thank you. I hitchhiked all the way here. You brought me to actually my literal house, and I'm inviting you in. And the reason why I can do all this and not be afraid is because I'm actually the danger. I'm the danger. So like, why would I be afraid of you? You know what I mean? Like you have more, I will destroy you. Sabrina Carpenter is the villain in this, right? So she's like, oh yeah, it's all inviting and everything. She's inviting this hitchhiker in to her house. So she can murder him.
Are you coming in or what?
I love how it's like, it says, I promise this is not a metaphor. And you can hear him actually walking into the house.
Broke my heart.
All right, this is the final song. It's called Goodbye.
On Saturday, guess overnight your feelings change.
Okay, so he was invited in on a Friday night.
And I have cried so much I almost fainted. To show you just how much it hurts, I wish I had a gun or words. If something got lost in communication, well, sayonara, adios. You're not bilingual, but you should know goodbye means that you're losing me for life.
Oh, she said you're not bilingual, but you should know that goodbye means you're losing me for life. Oh.
Call it love and call it quits. Can't shoot me down, then shoot the shit. Did you forget that it was you who said goodbye? So you don't get to be the one who cries. Can't have your cake and eat it too. By walking out, that means you choose goodbye. The feeling's so specific. Wanna punch you every other minute out. You used to love my ass, now baby you won't see it anymore. Well, just give it 3 weeks, buddy. Gonna wake up from your coma, honey. Oh. And that's when you'll be holding hokey flowers standing at my door. But I'll say arrivederci, au revoir.
Arrivederci, au
Forgive
revoir.
my French, but fuck you, ta-ta. Goodbye means that you're
Forgive my French, but fuck you, ta-ta. I love it.
losing me for life. Can't call it love and call it quits. Can't shoot me down and shoot the shit. Did you forget that it was you who said goodbye?
Okay, I love this. This is her saying finito, and finally, and she sounds so confident here. Like at the end of the album, we're ending this off on a pretty strong note of her, at least from where I'm at in this section of the song.
So you don't get to be the one who cries. Can't have your cake and eat it too. By walking out, that means you choose goodbye.
Sounds like a celebration.
Sayonara, adios. On the flip side, cheerio. Por siempre te amo. Wait, no. Shit, when did you get here? Go put on some clothes.
Oh no.
Goodbye means that you're losing me for life.
What was that?
Can't call it love and call it quits. Can't
Okay, so she did kind of contradict herself there. This is like, in that, right, maybe that is also the epitome of this album, of being like, even though she is confident in saying goodbye, she's still gonna slip up. She's still gonna slip up. She's gonna have a moment.
shoot the shit. Did you forget that it was you who said goodbye? So you don't get to be the one who cries. Can't have your cake and eat it too. By walking out, that means you choose goodbye. Goodbye. Get home safe.
Okay, that was Sabrina Carpenter's album Man's Best Friend. I do feel like I understand her a little bit more. I definitely feel like I'm coming away from this definitely getting a different side of her, and feeling like the context of the album title and the cover, it not being so directly what people were trying to make it out to be, which is like anti-feminist, playing into men's desires for being dominant or something, or wanting to be subjugated or whatever, which is what the cover kind of looks like on the surface. But then when you actually listen to the album and listen to what she's talking about, and you quickly realize that this cover is her making a statement on how she feels pushed and pulled and dragged around in the game of love, in the game of trying to find her special person and dealing with the opposite sex, and that being men, their confusing ways, and her trying to navigate that being the person she is. And even in the end, it still feels like, although she is confident in her decision and she is overall moving on, there's a part of her that still can't let go. You guys let me know what you think of this album. I definitely want to talk about it. I want to talk about what you guys think of Sabrina Carpenter. Is this a grand statement, or is she pandering to men overall, and most people are not going to get any of these sentiments of loss and gain and the push and pull and the circles and this idea of being subservient but not really being subservient to them, and being subservient into this world of dating in the opposite sex. I loved it. I love this project. I talked a lot. This was quite a Friday. Hit that like button, subscribe today, join the Alyn Armada. Thank you very much for watching. I will see everyone in the next video. Peace.